I don't think any of us thought it was going to go like this. 9 games, 8 goals, 3 assists for Jesse Lingard. He's been truly sensational. He's got his place back in the England squad. He's been phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal in his time. He's going to the Euros. I don't think there's any doubt about that. For me right now, when I look at, and I know we've got a lot of players for those kind of positions in the England team, but he starts for England. He starts, and I'm even saying he starts ahead of Sterling on current form. You know, I'm a massive Raheem Sterling fan, but on current form.
That's a biggie. I mean, it's such a on current form, yeah. Purely, I think that's purely because for Manchester City, Sterling's not really, what is it, 1 in 6? I think he's
not been playing, yeah.
But I think Sterling's performances for England were okay, weren't they? I think he looked lively when he played for England. You could see the opposition were wary of him and scared of him, and I think he brings that to the opposition, Sterling. I think he's such a big player for England. I'm
not saying that Lingard is going to keep Sterling out of the team. There's a number of positions that are available. It'd be a surprise to me if Sterling didn't start. But of all those players, so we're talking about Foden and Maddison's out of the picture now, I believe, but him, Sterling, Mount, Grealish, Sancho, Mount,
Bellingham.
Bellingham's more of a... He'd probably be in the 2 at the further back. But I think that with this, right, if you're looking at the players who are in form, Mount and Lingard are the 2 that are most in form right now. Now, Grealish is injured, obviously. Foden hasn't always played, didn't start on the weekend. Sterling hasn't been playing. He starts on the weekend and they lose. Sancho's had an injury problem as well. So I'm looking at it thinking, if you're Gareth Southgate, and there's a lot about trust and loyalty, and that's why he's gone with Jesse Lingard again, because he really enjoys working with him. He likes what he brings to the England squad. He respects him. He trusts him. That's a big thing for an England manager, because you're talking about the biggest job in football. So I think that he's going. How can he possibly ignore a player that he trusts, who's in such amazing form right now? He's got to be a starter.
I'll be honest with you. 2 games ago, I didn't have him in the squad. But now I'd find it hard not to get him in the squad. But you've got to remember there's Sancho as well. There's so many players he's got to find a place for.
Yeah, but what he's going to do is, Maddison's out the picture. If you they're whittling themselves down, they're talking themselves out of it. So
I have Maddison in anyway.
Maddison's gone. Okay, so he's out. For me, he's out of the picture. Grealish has been injured for quite a while now. Now, Dean Smith said he is coming back. If he comes back for the last... Yeah, but does he, though? If he comes back for the last 2-3 games of the season... Was he always going to get in the England squad?
Yeah.
All right, so if he played every game, he might have got in the England squad. I still think there was a debate. I think we'd have been surprised if he hadn't been, but, you know, this is Gareth Southgate who likes to trust his players. And then I look at it now, and he's been injured and not playing. I think that Gareth Southgate might have second thoughts about taking him. We'll see. He's got to take Foden. I don't think that's a no-brainer. Sterling's going to go. If Sancho's fit, he goes. Probably if Rashford's fit, he goes. Mount, definitely. But he's definitely going to take Lingard. And I think if there was an England game tomorrow, Jesse Lingard starts. No?
No. I still think Sterling starts above Lingard.
Can I just remind you, those 8 goals, 3 assists in 9 games?
Yeah.
West Ham are top 4.
And he's been excellent. And I think he gets into a squad at this moment in time. But getting into the starting 11 of an England side that have been performing well for quite a while with different players they've had in there, I think it'd be very difficult for him suddenly to become a definite starter in the 11 when we've just talked about so many players. It's almost like every single week we're talking about a different player who's just... What it is doing is creating a serious competition for places. And I like that. I like that. Normally at this stage of the season we're thinking, oh, is he going to be fit? Is he going to be fit? Oh, dear, he's going to be tired. But look at the performance levels of some of these players that have lifted it when it matters. Foden and Mount and, well, Grealish has been injured, but his form was fantastic before. Jesse Lingard. These players are all delivering.
Let me ask you in another way.
Bellingham.
Right?
I mean, you can go on and on.
Let me ask you in another way. If Lingard did start for England at the Euros, would you be really shocked?
I think a lot of people would be.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of people out there would be. Not West Ham fans, by the way, and not Manchester United fans. All right, put it this way. If he went back to Manchester United tomorrow, do you think he'd start the weekend for Manchester United?
That's difficult because you've got Bruno Fernandes at Manchester United.
But he's that good a player, he surely can fit out on the left or...
Yeah, but I mean...
play instead of Pogba?
On current form, I think Jesse Lingard is the best player, arguably the best player in the Premier League.